situation in Greenfield yesterday morning. The city's fire department taking to Facebook, posting these photos after responding to an unusual Thanksgiving oven fire. Unbeknownst to the owners of a home, uninvited mice had snuck away a fairly large supply of dog food into the depths of their oven. According to the Greenfield Fire, when they preheated their oven for their Thanksgiving meal, they were met with a surprise of flames and smoke. The Greenfield Fire Department was able to quickly put out the burning dog food, and the homeowners were able to cook their meal at their neighbor's house.